Mr. Speaker, Sir, I rise to speak on the budget presented by our Honorable Finance Minister. Before I start, I thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak in this House. There are many important issues to discuss, but considering the time, I wish to speak only on some issues. During the last year, our finance minister had announced a long-term taxation policy for the progress of industry. As a follow-up measure, Sales Tax Reforms Committee was formed, in which I had the pleasure to serve as a member. The committee gave various suggestions to the government for consideration. I hope the government will accept and take necessary action in the matter. Now, I would like to speak on power projects. The economy of a state depends on the availability of adequate electric power. Power development involves high investment and long time. It also calls for a good planning and a long-term approach. It was realized that the state should try to achieve self-sufficiency in power generation, and this objective can be achieved only by evolving a large number of power schemes. I hope the schemes now sanctioned after this government took charge of the affairs of the state will fulfill the dreams of the people. I am happy to note that the community development scheme has been successfully implemented in all the blocks in our state. We have recently extended the program to cover the townships and municipalities. Our state occupies a pride of place in the educational map of India. Our budget provision for education is the largest and has been increasing all these years. For the current year, the budget provides for a huge expenditure for education by linking +2 education to the high schools. We have made higher secondary education available to children in the remote rural areas. I appreciate the steps taken by this government to remove illiteracy among the rural people. Moving on to the next subject, I wish to say a few words on the provision of water supply. The government has made arrangements to supply drinking water through lorries. But the lorries carrying water often visit the places during midnight, thereby causing inconvenience to the people. It should be totally avoided. The drinking water may be supplied during daytime so that the housewives can easily take the water to their homes. letter from Murugan Brothers, Chennai, to Messrs. Balaji and Sons, Madurai. Dear sirs, we have received your letter dated 7th March and noted the contents therein. As requested by you, we are making arrangements to dispatch the sanitary items through lorry today. We hope the same will reach your place safely tomorrow morning. On opening the packages, if you find any of the items broken, please inform about the same to us so that we can supply new ones. As regards payment, we are sorry to state that you have not kept up your promise made in your previous letter. We hope that you will send check now. Considering our long business relations with you, we are giving credit facilities, but at the same time, you should not take undue advantage over this. We think you will be able to understand our position. We trust that you will be able to send the amount early. Thanking you. Yours faithfully,